And slow. This lick is in E minor. It's a box 4 minor pentatonic, which is here at the 7th fret. So it comes up in triplets. And what's different about that is when I get up to this point, I'm going out of minor pentatonic there to grab the 2nd, but the more significant thing there is that it goes to a 2 against 3 pattern. In other words, I'm playing in triplets, which is groups of 3, but I'm playing 2 note groups. And so it creates a 2 over 3 pattern, which creates an interesting rhythmic effect. It's the opposite of a hemiola, which is a 3 against 2. This is 2 against 3. The end of the lick, that's from the 2nd to the minor 3rd, and I'm throwing the open string in there, which is also a chord tone over E. That's a B. And then 4th, and slow. This is an E minor blues, except this time what I'm going to do is I'm going to invoke more of the diminished quality in it by approaching it, hitting the tritone, the flat 5, right off the bat, and then with vibrato, then. Now that part's more of a standard blues, but hitting the tritone on 1 and 2 is definitely not. Creates a diminished arpeggio. And then the second part starts on the tritone, invokes that tritone again, right to the minor 3rd, so right there we've got a diminished tonality happening there. So it goes diminished, back to the blues there at the end. And slow. This is kind of an Yngwie style harmonic minor run. Gives a little bit of that neoclassical feel. It's in the key of D, so we're on D harmonic minor. Starts for the first beat there, going up and back down, and the second time it comes around, we work up to here. It's good to pay attention when you're practicing these to where your downbeat lock points are, when I would focus on those in particular. So this one is 1 and this one is 1. So in other words, and then at the end, that classical feel is invoked because I'm coming in and hitting C sharp, which suggests an A chord, an A major, the 5 chord. And that cadence is a very classical inspired cadence. So that's why it sounds neoclassical. And slow. Okay, this lick is A minor, and there's a lot of bending involved, so a lot of different kinds of bends. There's a whole step bend, half step, and step and a half. So first you start out pushing it up to the 5th. That's a D bent up to E. And then down a half with some vibrato, and then hit it again, it's a pre-bend. And then go to the 3rd of the minor 3rd here, and give it a bend there. And That's a 1.5 bend. And then slide up. There's another minor third bend, or 3 frets, 1.5, all mean the same thing. And that's the blues scale, box 2. And slow. This one's in G minor, so we're in the 3rd position, box 1. And like a lot of good rock and roll licks, what it does is it blends the minor pentatonic with a major third, so you get the tonality clash between the major and minor. Starts out pentatonic with pickup note, and then 1 is on G, and the first 2 beats. So the first bend there is only a slight bend while it's moving back to the root, and then the second bend is a full step. And then, and from that point, it hammers to the major third, and then coming down, pentatonic, blues, and then major for the chromatic segment.